The thought of genocide happening in Edina is almost unimaginable. But at a recent presentation at Edina City Hall, survivors of genocide reminded residents of the subtle way being a bystander can lead to atrocities. Edina 16's Dietrich Nissen stopped by the event and spoke with Holocaust survivors about why they think no one stood up for them.
At the age of 9, Raisa Gringaus witnessed something that has haunted her whole life.
We were staying in line, and one of my aunts, 23-year-old girl, was taken from my hand, placed in front of us, maybe in the distance like now, I'm sitting in front of you. This was the distance. And a German officer was taking out his handgun and just shoot without any emotion in front of us. After the shooting, it was shoot a lot of people then, he gave us a command and we were quiet. It was a silence, like silence of lambs, absolute silence. Then he was commanding us to get these killed people and put them in the graves.
Before that, German soldiers raided her family's home.
Now I may have nightmares, and I do, and I remember all of these things, like Germans are going through our little house, taking everything away, and laughing and telling, you don't need it, next day you will be dead, so you don't need it, you don't need clothes, you don't need towels, they took everything.
At the time, she wondered why others were allowing these things to happen. But then this idea dawned on her.
People sometimes are thinking, it's not me, it's not me. Maybe if I will be quiet, it will not go to my...
It's not easy. It's not easy to detect early signs of hatred. But we just have to talk about it. We just have to say, what does it look like? What does it look like in somebody's school? What does it look like in some community? And as a community, we can really do something about it.
Iris Tsefrir is the daughter of a Holocaust survivor. She says community discussions like this Days of Remembrance event encourage residents to examine bullying and discrimination, both precursors to genocidal ideology.
You know, Holocaust doesn't start from some large decision to extinct people. It starts from saying something is wrong with them, something is wrong with everyone that is the same, like that of a certain color or a certain religion. And it starts from words of hatred and it grows to action of hatred.
What I think is the people of Edina are doing excellent thing to start this type of event. People need to know, and the young people who are growing now, who don't know nothing, but they still experiencing bullying, they need to know they need to stand up against the bullying, against discrimination of minorities, because it goes on and on and on. Don't be quiet. Stand up.
At Edina City Hall, Dietrich Nissen, Edina 16.
If you're interested in learning about local human rights issues and the Edina Human Rights and Relations Commission, visit www.edinamn.gov.